Good day to everyone who are in the Zoom. Okay, so I only have 30 minutes to discuss because this is just free Zoom applications. Hindi pa ako nagre-register for full version. But anyway, just in case na nag-stop for 30 minutes, then I have another link. I'll send it on the chat box right now para later, if you still want to join me, then you can join me on my discussions on the review of accounting. Okay, I'll be sending it on the chat. Okay, just in case I haven't finished within the 30 minutes, you can still join with me with another link for 30 minutes. Okay, good evening. It's already 8:15 and 8:16, so we start with the review of basic accounting. So I am here to discuss tonight the introduction to accounting. So before we start, my name is Maribel Mihala Santos. That's my picture, of course. And I am a certified public accountant. I am currently the municipal accountant of LGU Palawig. I am a child of God, of course. And as of now, I am a mommy, a sister, a wife, and a daughter. And most important thing now is I am a teacher. That's the reason why I will be give free classes for the review of basic accounting. So for those who are interested and wants to join me, I will be giving you link to join me on my Zoom. And take note, class, that I am doing this just to share my knowledge and expertise regarding accounting, of course, and I want to help the students to pass their battery test and hopefully pass the board exam. Okay, so this is a free class. You can join anytime you want. I just want to remind you that this meeting or this class is recorded so that I can upload this video on the YouTube, which you can watch after. Kung meron kayong gustong balikan, pwede naman. So, para mabalikan ninyo yung mga lessons. So, siguro for the first 2 sessions, tonight and on Tuesday, I will be discussing more on the principles. Then by Thursday next week, we will be starting on the rules of the debit and credit. And that's really the exciting part. Until such time that we reach or ma-reach na natin yung hanggang sa regarding of business transactions at makagawa na tayo ng isang financial statements. Are we clear on that? Okay, now, as we go along, this will be our lessons, definition of accounting, nature and functions of accounting, accountancy in the Philippines, branches of accounting, users of accounting information, nature and forms of business organization, and also last but not the least, advantage and disadvantages of business organization. So most of you class already know, I believe that you already know these things, but I really need to discuss this part kasi ito talaga yung pinakaunang-una. Okay, now, before we go on that, I just want to give you the scope of the accountancy profession. As an accountant, ano ba yung pwede nating maging trabaho? I just want you to be inspired. Bakit nga ba kasi kayo nandito sa accountancy or Bachelor of Science in Accountancy? I am just sorry because I cannot ask you one by one what's the reason behind. But whatever the reason it is, yung ibang student ko before, the reason why they enrolled in accountancy is because of course they want to become a CPA. Ma'am, kasi pag CPA, isang pirma lang, mayaman ka na or may pera ka na. Ma'am, pag CPA ka, may edge ka with the industry. So really, it's true. Actually, class, under the accountancy professions, there are 4. No, meron tayong 4 sectors wherein if you really want to work pwede ka dito. The biggest is the public practice actually. Diyan mas maraming yumayaman. So no, with public practice. Then we have the commerce and industry, we have education, and last we have the government. To be honest, narating ko na yan, yung apat na yan, no? I started with commerce and industry, then I've been in the academy for 7 years. During the time that I was in the academy, I have my public practice, and also now, since 2017, I am in the government. O, diba? Naikot ko na siya. Ma'am, saan ba mas malaki ang sweldo dyan? Depende. Okay, no? Depende. Okay, so now I want you to the very reason kaya nagkakandak ako ng free classes is for me to share my knowledge. So sana ma-appreciate nyo siya. No? Now, let's move on to public practice. When we say public practice, ito yung mga ginagawa natin. You audit and verify the financial statements. That's the common. Then, you prepare, sign, and certify clients' reports. Yan yung sinasabi kong pirma lang, yan, di ba? Yan yung common connotations. Pagka-accountant ka, isang pirma lang, pera na. Well, that's true under public practice. Then other are design and installation of accounting system. Yan class, yan, binala ko rin yan nagawin. Actually, I am looking for, before when I was teaching, no, naghahanap ako talaga ng mga IT experts para matulungan ako. Because when we say accounting system, bubuo ka from the point of sale hanggang mabuo mo yung FS. So it's really a good ano. Kaya lang, siguro, sooner or later, o pag ako na mismo ang naging IT. No? Okay, next. Under the commerce and industry, ano ba yung ginagawa ng isang CPA or accountant? It involves decision-making requiring professional judgment on an employment basis. So technically, you are employed. Later, after these slides, I will be giving you ano ba yung hierarchy or ano ba yung mga possible or potential jobs of a CPA under this sector. No? Next, of course, what we are doing right now, the education sector or the academic sector, it involves teaching, coaching, and review of all accounting subjects, of course, in the preparation of your CPA board exam. Next is we have the government, where I am currently employed right now. I am a government employee. So it involves a proprietary functions where decision making requires professional knowledge and accounting. Syempre, pagka nasa municipality or any government agencies, of course, the preparation of the financial statements, yun naman yung common na ginagawa natin under the government sector. Now, if I am going to ask you and you just ibulong mo na lang sa sarili mong answer, on what sector ka gusto mo na magtrabaho later? Do you want sa public practice, commerce and industry, education, then government? Ma'am, kung ikaw ang tatanungin namin, where do you want? I know, I cannot answer for you. No, you really have to know. You really have, within your heart, malalaman mo yan later on. But anyway, for now, what is your goal? You focus on how can you pass the board exam para mamili ka sa mga yan. Well, class, ako, to be honest with you, I am in the government. I want to go back with the public practice kasi may income talaga doon. And at the same time, sa academy, medyo hindi ganun kalaki ang income. Kaya lang, because this is my heart, this is my passion, that's why I am giving you free classes for this one. Okay? So enough for that. Next. Okay, these are the potential jobs of a CPA in a commerce and industry. Okay, I want to inspire you. Ano ba yung magiging work niyo, no? Okay. So ito yung mga magiging work ng isang potential CPAs or CPAs. You can be an accounting clerk, especially with the big companies. CPAs ang requirement. Accountant, accounting manager, controller, VP for accounting and finance, and the chief accounting officer or the chief financial officer. Okay, so whoever wants, no, na maging CPA, ito ang magiging trabaho nyo. Okay? Okay, now let's move on our class, no? Our proper class. So when we say accounting, let's define accounting. Accounting, okay, class. When we say accounting, it is a service activity. It is a function is to provide provide quantitative information, primarily financial information of economic entities that is intended to be useful in making economic decisions. Okay, ito, paulit-ulit namin to. Every time na magtuturo ako, especially when I am doing my introduction. Yes, in our on a business, no, kung ikaw yung magtatayo ng negosyo, the very reason why do you want to or why do you put up your business for you to have income, right? That's the very reason why you have or bakit ka nagtatayo. Well, actually, businesses, ganun din naman ang ano nila eh. Ang ending nun, mag-profit, di ba? Later na lang yung mga social and corporate responsibility. But technically, the number one aim is to earn profit. Now, what is the function of accounting for businesses? Kaya sinasabi nila kapag ka-CPAs ka, malaki yung chance mo or may edge ka sa market, sa workforce. It's because there are different types of businesses. Imaginein mo, class, ha? Kung doctor ang profession, I am not saying no, ang mga doctor mahal yan, or engineer ang profession mo, very limited kasi si doctor, dun lang sa medical. Okay, sa hospital, sa clinic, and all. Ang engineers, asan ba kailangan ng mga engineers? Siyempre, more on a construction field. Pero class, take note, when we say accountant, lahat yan, mapa-hotel industry, mapa-engineering, mapa-health, whatsoever, mag-isip ka na ng kahit anong negosyong naiisip mo ngayon. Take note, that kind of business, kung 1,000 ang naisip mo, 100, then those businesses needs an accountant. Kaya malaki yung edge natin as accountant, di ba? Makapasok sa workforce. Kaya yun yung reason, kaya yung iba talagang gustong maging accountant para, di ba, for brighter future. No? Okay, now, its function is to provide quantitative information. When we say quantitative information, it is numbers. Basically, it's just a number. Pero ito yung tanong, what kind of number is that? Okay, of course, primarily financial in nature, meaning it presents about the performance, the position of the company. Okay, anong klaseng numero ba yan? Let's say we earned at least 1 million this year. 1 million po ang net profit natin. So what? Diba? Ano yan? Diba? So, that's the information na pinuprovide ng accounting. Okay? The accounting information provide it. And para saan yan? Okay? Para saan yan? It's for your economic decisions. Are we going to increase the revenue, or do we want to increase the revenue? Of course, the answer is yes. But the question now is, how are we going to increase revenue? What are the factors? Si product or si segment 1 ba ang mas kumita ng malaki? Si segment 2, si segment 3, product line 1, product line 2, product line 3. Alin dito yung mga product line na talagang nagbibigay ng mas malaking profit? Then we focus on that. Okay, those are the decisions. Tama? Okay, next. When we say accounting, it is the process of identifying, measuring, and communicating economic information to permit informed judgments and decisions by users of the information. Class, take note, as I have said earlier, di ba? When we have business or no business, ang magsasabi na, kaya ako nagnegosyo para malugi. Of course not. The very reason why they put up their business is, why? Kasi para kumita. Now, anong purpose ni accounting again? Ipo-process niya yan, lahat yan. I-identify niya, i-measure niya. Let's say na-measure niya na ang ratio natin ngayon, ang stability ratio natin is higher than before. The profitability is higher. Our 2020 FS stability report or profitability result is higher than 2019. Then that's a good sign. That's a good indication. Pero in reality ngayon, kasi pandemic, ano ang normal na nangyayari sa financial statements? Bumaba. Mas bumaba. Especially yung mga industry na hindi masyadong nagamit ngayon. Ano yung mga yan? Okay, hotels. Wala ngayon. Diba? Walang mga hotels. Kasi talagang bagsak ang economy when it comes to that. Ano pa? May mga Yung mga leisure park, wala din sila ngayon. Yung mga mamahaling bags at pabango, marami na pong nag-file ng bankruptcy. And it's all because of the accounting information that was given to them. Paalagay nyo, magde-decide sila to close their business just for nothing? Hinulaan lang ba nila yun? Of course not. Merong reason yun, class. It's because declining ang result ng business nila. Okay, that's why before we can have our it's informed judgment kasi you were informed by the facts that was given to you quantitatively. Diba? And you will decide now. Or if I were the users, later we will discuss who are these users. How are they going to decide? No? Okay, now, ito favorite ko to eh. This is the art of recording, classifying, and summarizing. So when we say art, in layman's term, arte, di ba? Pag maarte kang mag-record ng benta mo, when we say art, not really art, but what I mean is you really organize. Organize siya in a sense na naka-per account title, di ba? So, ino-organize natin siya. Then, take note class on a significant manner and in terms of money, meaning there is a manner, there is a procedure in recording it, in classifying it, and in summarizing it. Siguro as we go along, especially when we are going to the journalizing, the ledger, the posting, and all, doon ma-appreciate mo yung art of recording. Then, of course, all the transactions and events which are in part of at least of a financial character, yun yung ano ba yung mga yan? Okay, nagkaroon ka ng benta. That's transaction. Bumili ka ng machines. That's a transaction. So what are these events? Nagpautang ka sa related party. Those are events na i-record mo rin. Included yun. Okay? And we interpret the results thereof. Why do we going to interpret the results? Of course, for us or for the users of the financial statements to make use of that result for their decision. Okay? Claro? Recto? Okay, next. Second is the nature and functions of accounting. What is the very nature of accounting? Okay. When we say nature of accounting, actually, the very nature of accounting is this one, class. Yan. Yan. That's the very nature of accounting. Number one, accounting keeps you organized. You organize in a sense that you organize your transactions. Daily nga yan eh. You recorded it daily. Then you summarize it monthly. And then quarterly and then yearly. So you organize things. What else? It backs up your tax returns. Class, at the end of the day, kapag nagnegosyo ka, kasama natin lagi si BIR. No? Kasi yan ang campaign ng government. Because without taxes, then the government will not live. It's their bloodline nila yan. No? So using our financial statements, yan yung ating yan yung pwede nating gawin, no? Or we can make use of that, di ba? Para sa ating tax returns. What else? Accounting holds you accountable. Okay. Accounting holds you accountable. When we say accounting, no? And when we say accounting kasi class, yung mga accountability natin sa finances especially. Alam nyo class, sa isang negosyo, I believe naman importante ang marketing. Kasi syempre, yan ang nagpapasok ng naghahanap ng clients. I believe if operation is also important. Diba? I believe operation is also important. Naniniwala din ako, no, na ang sales, operations, ano pa ba, ang capital, lahat yan importante. Pero one of the most important is the finance or the accounting. Kasi nandun ang pera. Diba? Actually, ang marketing, magre-rely pa yan sa finance kung talaga bang may pera ba, may pondo ba for me to advertise, for me to market this deal. And ang operation, bago yan gagalaw, di ba? So you will be accountable for every centavo, for every peso na lalabas sa company mo, private man yan or government. That's it. It guides decision making. Yun, as I have said earlier, no, when we say accounting, it really guides us for sound decision. Syempre, hindi basta decision. Next, you can measure new strategies. Okay, under accounting, kapag isa sa nature and function ng or nature ng accounting, you can really measure new strategies. Halimbawa, mayroon tayong ginawang strategies last year. Tapos, ang result, ang performance natin, hindi ganun kaganda. Mas lalo bang bumaba yung ating sales. So, maybe we can do another alternative. Alternative A, alternative B, or let's say break even tayo dito. Diba? Or are we going to close line A, line B? Those are the strategies that we really need. Next, you need it to get investments or loans. Exactly. Alam niyo ba, class, when we have the businesses, no? Pagka ang business maglo-loan yan, kailangan yan audited financial statements because it shows kaya kayong magbayad dito. Okay? Okay, ito pinakamasaya, favorite ko ito. Without it, you're in trouble, may posas pa. Kasi without proper accounting, without proper yung legality na accounting din ang gumagawa, ano mangyayari? Illegal ang business transaction because accounting makes it legal for you. Ginagawa niya ng accounting ng way how to make it legal, no? Legal, ethical. Sa pagninegosyo, class, we really need. Ma'am, yung mga nagbebenta ng shabu, walang accounting yun, wag niyo nang intindihin yun, no? Kasi yung mga yon, yung mga nagbebenta ng shabu or yung mga, hindi talaga lang account pa natin sila, di ba? Okay? So, next. What are the accountancy in the Philippines? Yan, no? So, class, I will no longer go into the deeper history, ha? Kasi it's for you to read. Nasa books nyo naman yan, eh. Okay? So, when we say accountancy in the Philippines, yun kanina, yung sinabi ko, di ba, yung 4 sectors na pwede mong, pagtrabahuhan. But before that, all members of accountancy professions are certified public accountants. So before you can go on that sector, before ka mamili dun sa sector na yun, if you want sa public practice, commerce and industry, academe or government, then first and foremost, we have to hit the goal, which is to become a certified public accountant. Take note, class, CPAs have their own body of language. What do we mean by that? Pag nakita po ang mga CPAs, kami, mga accountants, nagkakaintindihan kami. Let's say, we're just talking of the bank reconciliation. Iisa yung thinking namin about business. Ikwento lang ang negosyo. Meron na kaming isang intindi about that. Kasi we have our language, we have our rules, we have our debits, we have our credits. Walang ibang taong nakakaintindi yan except as accountants. Okay? Next, CPAs adhere to a code of ethics. Yes, it's really true, no? Kapag ka CPAs ka, meron tayong mga sinusunod na ethical standards. Okay? At sinumpaan natin yan. And also, CPAs are a member of a national organization. So, yan. Yan ang accountancy profession in the Philippines. Gusto nyo bang mapasama dyan? Or gusto nyo bang maging ganyan? Okay. Siyempre, pwede yun, no? Basta you just help yourself, you just do your best, then God will do the rest. Okay. Ito nga pala yung professional, sorry. When we say, I'll share it again. Let's start here. Okay. Okay, I just want to show and inform you that this is the Philippine Institute of Certified Public Accountants, Zambales chapter. As of now, I am the secretary, of course. Ayan. Kilala niyo si Ma'am Kathleen. Ayan, siya ang ating Director for Education. Kilala niyo for sure si Sir Briones, siya ang ating ways and means. I do not know if you know the other. Ito po yung mga CPA sa Zambales. So I am just encouraging you para madagdagan naman kaming mga CPA sa Zambales, di ba? Okay? Now, what are these fundamental principles? Okay. Sa under accountancy professions, we have fundamental principles. O yan yung sinasabi ko kanina that we adhere with the code of ethics. Ito po yan. Integrity, objectivity. I will not explain it further, no? Professional competence in due care, confidentiality, and of course, professional behavior. Okay? Now, kunwari, CPA na kayo. Take note class. Pag CPA na kayo, ito yung i-o-oath ninyo. As a certified public accountant, you shall what? I shall comply with the following principles of my professions. Integrity. Pag sinabing integrity, straightforward and honest. Objectivity, we will not allow bias. I shall not allow bias, conflict of interest. Professional competence in due care. Okay. That's the reason why class, yan, yung mga principles of profession na yan. That's the reason why ang mga CPAs mataas ang sweldo. Because we adhere with that kind of principle. Yan ang binabayaran din sa atin. Our integrity, our objectivity, our professional competence in due care, confidentiality, and then professional behavior. Yan yung mga maganda. Ito yung sa professional behavior, yan favorite. I shall actively lead, participate, and promote programs and activities of my organization, and I shall comply with the relevant laws and regulations. I shall avoid any action that will discredit the profession of accountancy in the Philippines. That's why when you are dealing with the CPAs, alam mo ang mga tinitingnan yan, rulings, guidelines, BIR laws, SEC rules. When it comes to business, ano ba ang rules na dapat nating sundin? Okay?